this is the heart of the show.
Yeah.
This is what makes Challenge Day, right? So, we definitely want you guys to tune in, and definitely people we got going on when we are talking about our challenges. And I'm gonna jump right into it. So, bro, I know for me, as far as challenge go, is meds, man. Medication, right? So, I ain't gonna lie, I
You
hate.
talking about meds or street meds or what
I
is it?
yeah, I know that type of time, but like,
Okay.
I actually had a
Gotta
reason, right?
check.
All right. So I talked about this a few times about my recovery from my Achilles surgery. It's been 3 months since then now. Still got a lot of scar tissue. As a matter of fact, one new development actually is my sciatica nerve has been acting up. Right.
Yo, I had
So
a serious sciatica situation a couple months
yeah,
ago.
yeah. Oh, I can only imagine, bro. So like it's
I think it came from like squats.
oh, okay. Okay. For me, it's just a part of like just the rehab that I've been doing, like the stretch, just doing calf stretches, but like has like will like aggravate it. Will
Mm.
aggravate it. I actually had to go back to the surgeon about. I was like, yo, like I'm having this pain and it feels like my sciatica. Even like when I'm doing the rehab and all this stuff, the
When I
exercises.
talked to the VA about
Mm,
my sciatic nerve,
mm,
they
mm.
were like, "It's the type of thing that they can't really do nothing about. You just
That
gotta they just gotta go through
Yeah,
the
you gotta go through
process."
it. Yeah, and that's basically what I got from the surgeon when I was talking when I talked to, like, I actually saw her again last week Friday. And she was like this is not uncommon. Um and we see that it's usually when you're doing your exercises and all that stuff. She was like, right now I can just give you what is it?
Like a
Uh
numbing agent or something.
Not numbing agent, but what is it? Anti-inflammatory. That's something like why I couldn't
Okay.
find that.
Yeah.
Anti-inflammatory meds to deal with like the pain, right? But it is something you just kind of have to deal with because she was like, it's you've had a loss of muscle there, loss of strength there, loss of functionality there. So it's usually caused by that, right? And then of course scar tissue and all that. So my thing is, so the reason why this is a challenge because I hate taking meds, bro. Like I hate like having to rely on it. Like Darwin mentioned,
Are the
actually.
meds for the sciatic nerve or for the Achilles?
So it's for so the meds that I was given was for like dealing with the inflammation for the sciatic nerve specifically.
Uh-huh.
So I don't have specific nerves. I don't have specific meds like for the Achilles, like because I'm at the point where like I've been off those things months ago, and it's just physical therapy. What had to happen though was there needs to be a change in my physical therapist. She actually pointed out a whole new like how the physical therapy should be, like a whole new regiment, or new not regiment, but a whole new program for my rehabilitation. So it's gonna be this one is gonna be targeting on like how to deal with that, and obviously in addition to like what I've already been doing. So there's a new referral for that for with my physical therapist, but it's yeah. So the meds really is just for like whenever the sciatic nerve starts to like get agitated and inflamed. Now uh, I'm also piggybacking. I'm also using this to piggyback or leaping off of this particular issue in just taking meds in general because like Darwin mentioned that the high cholesterol thing. I also have high cholesterol.
It's,
Um,
it's runs the
it just
family. Hey.
it just really runs in the family. So I also have to deal with that. So there's meds that I take with that, but a lot of it is also lifestyle as well. And I live a pretty my diet isn't like terrible. I don't have a terrible diet, but I could lose about 10 to 15 pounds. I think that would help. Um,
Well, hard to do that when you got a
it's
whole Achilles
right, yeah, exactly,
on the bench.
exactly. And so you see where I'm going. So
Yeah.
so it's so also with that, getting away because of just like recovery and all that. Um, so it's frustrating because you kind of feel like you can't really I can function off of like not having taking meds, but you kind of have to take it now in order to kind of like deal with some of like the effects of like high cholesterol, heartburn, all these different things. And I've also have like this thing of like this acid indigestion thing that I've been experiencing.
Uh-huh.
That follows with that as well. So it's like so you really got to be like, bro, like you really got to be on it for a while and you realize that like some
Do
people
you remember seeing those pictures? Those old people down with
bruh.
like that
Um,
case that say Monday through Friday.
bruh. Oh my gosh, bro. It's
That's you.
it made me feel so crazy, bro. Cause I'm
No,
like,
that's
dang,
so
I
wild.
really,
That's
it's
not
so
just you, it's
wild,
me
bro.
too, though. I gotta take all this
Yeah,
joint. Like, I
yeah,
really
yeah.
feel like, do I really have to get one of these cases? So
Because
if you ain't feel
bruh,
washed before,
bruh,
the
I'm
day
looking.
you buy, the
Yeah,
day you buy that case that say Sunday through Saturday with the
yeah,
S two, bruh,
bruh.
to fill it with different
To
pills,
fill it with different ones is crazy, bro. Like I'm looking at like my cabinet, like when I'm in my bathroom, and I see like the prescription
line
bottles, and
up,
I'm just like,
line up.
I'm like, this is absurd, bro. It's like every day, every morning, like every night, I look at it and
Dog,
I'm just
all of
like,
that shit just to
bruh,
feel regular, dog.
just
It's
yeah,
like imagine it's not
yeah,
nothing. Well, maybe the cholesterol joint,
mm,
it's preventative from a heart attack, for example, right?
yeah, yeah,
But like it's not like you're taking this stuff to keep you alive generally.
yeah.
It's just so you can feel
It's
regular.
just so you can feel real.
Just so you
Yeah,
go about your
yeah.
day.
It's just yeah. So like you're not walking around with like your chest burning and yeah.
Yeah, or
So
your
it's
freaking
just so
hip all
your hip,
freaking
yeah.
hitched up.
It's just to do normal things without having like those pains and those aches and things like
And
that.
that bitch just
Like
lined up in the
yeah,
cabinet,
it's just you know
bro.
what I'm saying. And it's like it brings me back to kind of the conversation we are having about like the cancer thing, right? Where it's like in the air. You know what I'm saying? Like I think about like the food that we consume, the heavy reliance on preservatives in American just
Preservatives.
in preservatives in American economy, like the foods that we eat, the foods that the things that we consume, what we
Our
ingest day
lifestyle.
to
We
day,
sit
our
in the
lifestyle.
desk
It's
all
just
day long.
yeah,
We
like
can do
it's you know what I'm saying, and it's just like, and of course, obviously, rays from the sun, radiation, and all that. So
yep.
it's like, and climate change being a part of like the depletion of the ozone layer and
Ozone,
all those things
all that.
that kind of helps to stave off a little bit of it. But now it's like, yo, the sun is like, I'm here, bro.
But even
I'm here.
but look, even the
Yeah, like,
lotion that I use has SPF in that bitch.
oh yeah, yeah,
Cause
yeah.
like
You know
everything
what I'm
in this
saying?
world is trying to kill us
It's like,
actively.
you feel me? Like,
Actively, dog.
it's
And
like,
I'm like, see, yo, I still got some
bro,
stuff to take care of, bro. Chill.
it's so crazy. It's like that
Still
movie.
got the
I'm not sure if
pills
you ever
to.
seen that movie. I'm not sure if you ever seen that movie Annihilation. That movie was based
Did
on
I
that
see
premise.
Annihilation?
It's I forgot the name of the I forgot the name of the
Annihilation.
I
Let
think
me
it's
look
called
this up.
Annihilation.
I
It's
might
called
have seen
Annihilation,
this.
and it's like it's based on that premise where like these folks are on this planet where everything is designed to kill you, like everything, like literally
Horror
everything is designed.
sci-fi. This is 2018.
Yeah,
It's
it's based on that premise.
yeah.
Everything is like designed to kill you. So like that's what it kind of feels like. You know what I'm saying? Like it's like man, like and it's crazy because I've lived a relatively healthy life. I was an athlete, three-sport athlete growing up, and I was always in pretty pretty decent shape. Until like them 30s hit and real life hit, and all that stuff started hit. So things start changing, but it's you have to kind of it takes it. There's a process of like swallowing your pride and your ego and realizing that I'm in this human body. This is I'm in this flesh suit, and things break down, and it's really like you got to do you do your best to maintain it, but at the end of the day, man, Father Time is undefeated. You aid.
Undefeated.
Yeah, it's you know what I'm saying. It's undefeated.
So
You
far,
aid.
because LeBron got something to say.
Oh yeah, yeah, sure.
Apparently.
if
LeBron got something to say.
if that is LeBron, because they clone Tyrone,
They
so they
clone
might they probably
Tyrone.
clone they probably clone LeBron. I don't
Yo, I
know.
saw an article earlier that said that LeBron said himself, he's like, I don't know how I'm still doing this. That was the article.
That's
LeBron said he's like, I don't know
LeBron
how I'm
said,
still doing this.
right. Yeah. So yeah, we trying to figure the same out. We trying to figure the same thing too. We
Yep.
figure out the same
And
thing too.
and
So
and, and you
yeah.
about the same age as LeBron, ain't you?
Yeah. Well, LeBron is 40 now.
Is he
LeBron is
40?
40 now. Yeah, he
I'm a
just
little
turned
bit
40.
older. I'm a little bit older. So we're
Yeah.
about the same. We're
Well,
about the
yeah,
age range.
pretty much
And
in the
he
same
is
age range.
high level doing this stuff. I know he puts like $1 million into his body.
Oh
That's even
man, yeah.
somebody like we're doing this medication thing so we can walk around and do our day desk job.
Yeah.
This dude's
Yeah.
in the NBA. He puts $1 million into his body from
100%.
physio to nutrition to
Yeah.
all kinds of other
All of that.
medication.
Hmm.
All of that every year, just so he could just keep doing his day job.
Yeah. Yep. So
This is
now
a this is life is a freaking life is not a spectator sport if you're trying to stay alive.
it's not 100%.
Bruh.
100%, bro. Like so you really so my conclusion on for me is like just I'm not gonna be on these meds forever. It's gonna be just a period of time for me. I think because I'm definitely gonna get back on my get my body back. But like ultimately, man, just take care of your body, man, because they got meds for meds and they got meds for meds. It's like
And they got meds to counteract
they
that
got
other
meds to
med.
counteract that. You know what I'm saying? They come with its own side
Bruh.
effects. So it's almost like
Yeah.
this. It's almost like it's designed to keep you on that, like so that the pharmaceutical companies can continue to to take advantage of people. So like,
I mean,
just be careful.
I
Yeah.
totally am on board with that.
Hmm.
At the same time, we gotta take some of the stuff.
Yeah.
Cause
Yeah.
if not, we just be, what I mean, we just gonna be evolution is gonna be like, yo, bro, you was only supposed to be alive for like 35, 40 years.
Hmm.
You know what I mean? The life expectancy is
Yeah.
going up. I mean, it's actually like lower in America. It should be higher for how much we pay for health insurance and also, again, the insurance conversation. But
That's insurance. Yeah, that's a whole nother thing. Yep. Yeah. So yeah, man, just take care of your body, y'all, man, so that you ain't like
at least,
70, 80 years
yeah,
old.
so you could like push
At
off
least, yeah, stave
the,
off some things that
yeah,
technically are inevitable just with aging bodies. But like,
for
if you
sure.
want to live a relatively healthier life, take care of your body, take care of your body and your mind.
Uh-huh.
So that's my challenge,
I want
man.
to
Like getting
piggyback.
off these meds,
I kind of
getting
want
off
to
these
put a
meds.
nugget there. Like I don't want to
Mhm.
step on your message too much,
Yep,
but I
yep.
kind of want to talk about how a lot of times, bro, this is why I still got that drink. I'm sorry. I still got, you know what I mean?
We
Because it's like
we've been noticing it. We've been,
I'm not gonna live forever.
yeah.
There's no like if you have to cut everything out so you
Hmm.
can live the longest, it's like
Mm.
like yeah, do I want to live to be I could potentially live to be 120,
Because you
but you
also want
could
to
live
enjoy
to
your
be
life, though.
you know that's what I'm talking
Yeah,
about.
yeah. You also want to enjoy your life. I
That's
get
what
it.
I'm saying.
I get
You
it.
want to go do some thrill seeking. You want to
Hmm.
do some indulgent, you know what I mean,
Hmm.
here and there kind
Hmm.
of thing.
Yeah,
To like live the exuberance and the excitement of what it is to be alive. You could be living
yeah,
but not really alive. You feel me?
yeah, yeah. Facts,
So
facts.
it's a give and take.
Yeah.
Everything in moderation.
Hmm.
And just do the responsible thing. Get checked up.
Yep. Oh,
Freaking
100%.
Dwayne Wade. My God, D Wade, yo,
Mm,
my favorite basketball player of all time.
mm.
We all just found out he had cancer.
Yeah.
He had to give. Did he have cancer? Yeah, he had to give something removed.
Hmm. Yeah, I heard about that.
Um,
That's crazy.
you remember how surprised we were when Chadwick Boseman? We thought he was
Yeah.
Gucci and everything like that, and he
Mm,
freaking. So so like it could be anybody at any point at any time, and like you would hate to be like, yo, I never really lived.
mm-hmm.
Shout out to D Wade for actually putting that message out. So, guys, go get your prostate check when you're that
Yeah.
age. You know what I mean? Get your screenings. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Do a lot of the preventative care that things that your insurance company actually pays for.
Yep.
Take advantage of those things. Um,
I just had my annual physical done like a week ago. So
there you go. Just at
yeah.
least get your annual physical.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
know, it's some
I don't play about that. Like I get my annual physical done, and I go to my PCP quarterly,
for
like
sure.
just to make sure, just to make sure I'm good, and I've been
I'm
straight.
with the
So
VA, so they make sure I go. They sign
oh
me up
yeah,
already. You know what I mean? They
yeah,
give me
yeah,
my
for sure.
appointment, so I go.
Yeah, yeah.
Um, I I I like that you have a chance early on to get some of this stuff because you're only 30 something, right?
Hmm.
And
Yeah,
there's way more life left for you to
yeah.
live. So getting some of these things out the way, the surgery, for example,
Hmm.
you know what I mean? Maybe
Yeah.
getting eventually getting your health to where you kind of want it to be.
Mm.
And then you can reduce some of these medications and things like that once you get back mobile.
Yeah.
And there's way more life to live after this. And if you can live that, you gain the lessons from this, gain
Mm.
the treatment from this,
Mm.
and have a more fruitful life even on the back end.
Yeah.
There's still opportunities out there to just experience the world,
Hmm.
in a comfortable way and not have to just rely on crutches and medication and orthotics and all these freaking
One hundred
things that we
percent.
do that
Yeah.
that prevent us. But I like the fact that you you gave us another here Annihilation, something to look into. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? This was a 2018 movie. We got Natalie Portman,
That's her name.
Oscar
That's I was trying to
Isaac.
remember the name. Yeah.
Oscar Isaac. We have Tessa Thompson in this joint, and
Hmm.
it actually has a 6.8 out of 10, which is
Yeah.
it's
It's
watchable.
it's not a bad movie. I've seen
It's
it. It's
not bad.
it's not bad at all.
So I think I'm gonna check that out. So
Yeah.
I appreciate you throwing that one out there.
100%. What you got going on, bro?
So a challenge for me.
Hmm.
This gives me a chance to hop back on my soapbox. Um,
You for
I
some
keep
reason
bringing this
feel
up.
very strongly about this. I don't know why you feel
I
so
keep
strongly about
bringing
this.
this up. I'm talking about the man box. I'm
Yeah.
back on this the
Yeah.
man box. My soapbox is the conversation about the man box and
Hmm.
American patriarchy.
Mm-hmm.
Over the weekend, DJ Academics was on a live stream with this 15-year-old boy. And he was talking some wild stuff to this little boy.
Yeah,
Started
he's kind
asking
of
him all
wild.
kinds of
Mm-hmm.
graphic and terrible questions that like you a grown man, you 30 something. The boy is 15 years old.
Doing a bit much.
Dog, I tell you, bro,
Doing a bit much.
these you know they say like real G's move in silence.
Mm-hmm.
Predators move in flocks. Right. I sent
Yeah.
you a YouTube here.
Mm-hmm.
Um
Max said he wanted to try dude. Will you let you? No. Why not? No, yo. Suppose he's like, yo, bro. Listen, yo, you always wanted me to be next to you. Now I could be inside of you. Pause. Yo, I'm not gay. Nah, you say, suck a though. Yo, if Max got a sister and she threw you the would you? No, because I'm 15. What I mean? Yeah, what I mean? She's above 18. What I mean? It will be grooming. It'll be what? Grooming. That has nothing to do with you.
Yo, Nor, what's your address? I'm gonna send some strippers over there.
So damn, yo. I am 15. I hope you know that, bro. You trying to get...
You scared of women, bro.
I'm not scared of women. Yo, bro, you trying to put me on a case. You trying to put them on a case.
So?
What you mean, so? That's weird.
You know all the rappers lost their virginity to, like, old women, right?
Bro, this is wild.
Mm.
This clip is of academics in a Discord. Are you listening to it?
Yeah.
Go ahead, click and listen to it. Yeah, listen.
I seen the video already. Actually,
you actually seen this?
I did see it already. And I watched I watched it actually a couple of days ago.
This dude is on Fortnite talking to his 15-year-old on all kinds of sexual content.
Mm-hmm.
Academics asked the kid, and I don't remember his name. Actually, I'm not going to say his name because I don't want to, you know, this is a child, you know what I mean? Literally, right? Mm-hmm. If he would let live streamer Plaque Boy Max, who's another grown ass man, would he let Plaque Boy Max fuck him? Plaque Boy Max said he wanted to try fucking with you. Would you let him fuck you?
Yeah.
He asked in the video. The little boy says no in the video. Like, academic, why not? You always wanted me to be next to you. I could be inside you. Pause.
Yeah.
Hold on now. Come on.
Yeah.
Dog, come on. That pause, bro, we talked about pause and no homo and all that stuff before in plenty of episodes, but like that pause is doing some bench presses, bro. There's some dead squat, some deadlifts here. Pause. How you always wanted me to be next to you? I could be inside you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Pause is what he says. Shortly further later in the conversation, academics raised a graphic hypothetical, asking the teen moderator if he would have sex with an adult. If Plaque Boy Max got a sister and she threw you the box, would you smash? The little boy says no, because I'm 15.
Yeah.
The 15-year-old told him this.
Yeah. Seemed like he has a little bit more sense than this guy that's trying to.
In response, academics goes, "What that mean?"
Mm-hmm.
Hold on, you still didn't get it. The little boy says, "Bruh, she's above 18.
Yeah.
It would be grooming."
Yeah.
He used the term grooming himself, a 15-year-old.
He literally said that. Yeah, he literally said that. Yeah, himself. Yep.
Yo, dumb, bro. These predators move in flocks. It's a reason why he's the #1 Drake fan and supporter, and like he put all Drake convo and information.
I see the connection you're trying to make.
I'm not making a connection. I'm just stating individual facts, unrelated, that the audience is allowed to make their own fucking conclusion on.
Sure.
The little boy told you himself, like, this would be like, bro, I'm gonna be in a case. This 18-year-old will catch a case. He didn't even entertain. Shout out to that little boy, whoever is in his life.
Yeah.
No, that is like he was clearly uncomfortable.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? He was clearly up on game on like what grooming could be. He's like, well, I'm trying to be a streamer. So maybe his father or his uncles or some or maybe it's even his mom. Somebody in his life is teaching this kid like, okay, We see what you're trying to do. We see you got a potential in doing this thing.
Mm-hmm.
The future is all kinds of new industries and whatnot. They got freaking video gaming. You can get a college scholarship video gaming.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
100%.
So like it's a legit way. All we're trying to do in this world is get money and have experiences and live life, right? And so find different ways to get money. You could be an athlete. You could be work for the government. You could be a technologist, a doctor. You could also be a streamer, right? And so this is just another venue for that. And and somebody in his life was like, look out for this, look out for that. Here's how you respond if this happens to you. And the situation came up with freaking DJ Academics, a freaking superstar in the streaming
Yeah.
joint,
Yeah.
right? He's got his own media conglomerate that he runs, right? There's a lot of people in our culture that think shit like this is okay. Clearly, academics and this dude, Plaque Boy Max, think behavior like this is okay. This is why comfortably, bro, you got millions of people tuning in to that live stream. You're playing that game. If not millions, at least a couple 100,000.
Yeah.
Academics is huge.
Yeah.
Boosie Badass, right? This guy, we all heard about his exploits. He said, chest out. He had his son and his nephews when they turned 12, 13. He gave him a bag of money and got him some prostitutes to suck their dick.
Yeah.
And he says, because that's how it's supposed to be. Chest out.
Yeah.
Lil Wayne is a victim of statutory rape at age 11.
With Birdman, was it how they set him up?
Like he's like,
how they put him together?
They got him prostitutes and whatnot, and he's like, yo, that's how it's supposed to be. Yeah. Proud of it. He was 11. Yeah. I'll give at least some credit to Charlemagne. Charlemagne talks about his experience when he was young. At 10 years old, his mom's friend literally, that statutory rape, his first sexual experience at 10. He used to talk about it with his guys. He reflects on it now. Yeah. He says, back then, we used to talk about it as if like, yo, we all doing this. This is what's supposed to happen. Yeah. Like older cousins, you know what I mean? Parents, friends, women that are having these sexual contact with these young boys when they 10, 13, 15-year-old. And so, and I mentioned that to say, women don't get a pass on this. I mentioned Boosie and Lil Wayne and the academics and all that, but women don't get a pass on this because those women took the bread to do those things. Yeah. Some of those women did that stuff voluntarily. They were grown women too.
100%.
You wouldn't do this to a girl, 10 years old, 14 years old, 15. Could you imagine Boosie paying for some dude to come fuck his 14-year-old daughter or niece?
Of course he wouldn't do that.
He wouldn't do that. Or even an older cousin. What would we say if some older cousin or some older cousin's spouse went and had sex with your niece or nephew or daughter when she was 10 years old, 11 years old, 12 years old? This is all freaking rooted in the goddamn patriarchy. By making it look and seem like it's okay. It was okay to all these other people that I mentioned. Because that's the paradigm that we grew up in and that we promote, is that for little boys, it's different. They're not boys. They're not children. The girls are children. These boys aren't children. But the patriarchy teaches us to freaking talk about our exploits, seek exploits. Oh, you 13? You ain't fucking yet?
Yeah.
I remember being that age and hearing things like this actually from some older people in my life, some older guys, especially guys in my life. Just be like, bro, yo, everybody's doing it.
Yeah.
So you got to, everybody's doing it.
That was definitely culture for sure.
That's the culture. We talked about, we talked shit about French culture last time in our last episode about Pepe Le Pew and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
bro, we are groomed as men to conquer women from that young of an age.
Yeah.
From 10. We might be nice and innocent or something like that, 7 and 8. We're like, hey, don't do that and whatnot. But like by the age of 10 or 11,
Yeah, the teenage
even
years for sure.
grown men in our lives are
Yeah.
telling us and promoting to us how the sexual conquest and how bro, I talked about this before some other time and I named it, but I'm gonna call it out again. This is clear example of lack of dick control. It's a term that I phrased.
Mhm.
Um, lack of dick control is okay. So you know what I say? You're thinking with your
Yeah.
junk.
Yeah.
That kind.
Yeah.
It's like you have a brain up here, then you have a brain down there,
Hmm.
and you're letting your penis guide your decisions.
Hmm.
And the penis guiding your decision doesn't have a literal brain, but what it is talking about the id and the ego. And in your ego, for men, the way that we've been groomed
Hmm.
to become what men are identified as, this small box of what it is to be a man in this society,
Hmm.
is to lead with testosterone, sexual conquest, aggression. We make decisions, even in this academics situation. That was him thinking with his dick. Why,
100%.
why would you even the thing was happening there?
To
Was like,
even
oh,
suggest
we want
that.
to that
Yeah.
we want to. There was even a conversation, really like an underlying conversation about really dominating another man.
Hmm.
When you really dominate another man in these cultures and in this specific kind of culture, you can fuck him
Yeah.
and make him subservient to the point of what you would do to a woman. That's how
Hmm.
much you're degrading this other man.
Hmm.
And you have this sort of like championship about you because you're not even gay, Jeff, at that point.
Yeah.
You're just dominant.
It's just dominant. It's
That's
barbarism in
how
a way.
freaking
Yeah.
toxic the freaking patriarchy is.
Mm.
And so like you're telling this boy that if he wants acceptance, he will have to participate in this conversation
Hmm.
the way that y'all need him to participate in this conversation.
Hmm.
You need him to say, "Oh yeah, I'll fuck her." You need him to say, um,
Like he's one of us now because he rocking with a
you
spectrum.
need him to say like, "No, you ain't gonna
Yeah.
fuck me. I'm gonna fuck you."
Yeah.
You need him to like to lead with his dick.
Yeah.
To think to, they had this whole freaking term a couple years ago, big dick energy.
Yeah. Yeah. And
That
it was
energy,
women. It was women that was pushing that.
women
It was women
pushing
that was
that too.
pushing
That's
that.
why I, say I don't completely let the women off the hook with
Hmm.
this joint. We have we have a lot of unlearning to do.
Mm.
We need liberation from this freaking man box.
Mm.
It should be okay to be a man without being toxic.
Yeah.
It should be okay to have a guy or a male who is in tune with his emotional side in terms of emotional awareness and and maturity
Hmm.
to be able to move about the world without needing to put his dick in something
Is that true?
or have a dick measuring contest or a
Let, let,
pissing contest.
let me ask you this: is that really like a thing that could even be possible in today's society, as far as like being a man without being deemed
Well,
toxic?
some of these
Because
schools are teaching social and emotional learning. It's the understanding and managing emotions, developing skills to build relationships, and
okay.
making responsible decisions.
Hmm.
In the new world that we're living in now and going forward, men need soft skills. They need to know how to communicate. They need emotional intelligence. They
Hmm.
need to be taught how to be individuals within themselves and be okay with who they are.
Can manhood be
And
taught? Can manhood be taught?
it's not that manhood needs to be taught. It's that toxic masculinity needs to be unlearned.
That needs to be okay. I would even
It's what
say
it
it needs to be identified.
needs to be identified and unlearned.
Yeah.
We're in a place now where this is the battle. There's the whole battle of the sexes,
Hmm.
right? That
Yeah.
we
There's
all
a whole
talked
thing
about.
there.
But a
Yeah.
lot of what happened with the battle of the sexes is because of what's happening with us as men.
Yeah.
It's the difference it's the fight between toxic masculinity
Hmm.
and healthy masculinity.
Hmm. I
I'm
agree with that.
here on the soapbox that I'm on, that I've been trying to, and someday I'm going to put this whole thread together. But it's that it's okay to be a man.
Mm-hmm.
It's okay. You're a man. You don't, and I'm not saying there's anything wrong with being gay. But when I'm saying this, it's like you don't have to be gay
Mm-hmm.
to be in tune with your emotional side.
Yeah.
To have emotional awareness, you don't have to be. Oh, now he's gay.
Mm-hmm.
No,
Yeah.
you ain't gotta be all that. And if you're gay, that's
Mm-hmm.
fine. You're doing that. You're
Mm-hmm.
gay. You can still be a man and be gay.
Mm-hmm.
But just because you have some awareness and not on this trying to like conquer women and conquer pussy and just see them as objects,
Mm-hmm.
you can you can grow up to be a functional, non-toxic, not a DJ. You can grow up to not be DJ academics. If I wish for anything for you
One
out
hundred
there,
percent. 100%.
all you young streamers out
Yeah.
there, all you young YouTubers, these people that are trying to put content and stuff like that, and you see these people above you, they're like, this is what I gotta do to make it into the industry. No, not
Mm-hmm.
true.
Mm-hmm.
Not true. This young man, this little boy is an example. Whoever is reaching him and teaching him, and giving him, putting him up on game, is an example of there's another way to go about doing this thing. Um, and I need this. What's this other guy's name? This guy, that was in this joint. That was Plaque Boy
Black boy.
Max.
Oh, okay.
Plaque Boy Max.
Mm-hmm.
Another terrible example of what it is to be a functional freaking adult. Like, let alone just being an adult in the
Mm-hmm.
room. I need, but here's the challenge. The challenge is for everybody who's at the sound of my voice, is to be the fly in that freaking ointment. To be the person that's in that group chat and just say, "Nah, bro, that don't no, don't say that shit when I'm around." Or, bro, I can't believe you said that. The one that speaks up. Black boy who goes along, Black boy, whatever this idiot's name is, he
Mm-hmm.
goes along with the joke. He
Mm-hmm.
goes along with the harassment that's happening with this little boy. But if you're in a group chat, there's 5 or 6 of y'all in that group chat, and somebody says something slick about maybe beating a woman,
Mm-hmm.
maybe getting putting something in somebody's drink, or something that, because somebody said something and they are a little bit more emotionally attuned, calling that person a name, or saying, "Oh, you soft," to
Mm-hmm.
them, just because they're like socially aware of what matters to them.
Mm-hmm.
Be the fly in the ointment. Be like, "Yo, I appreciate you said that in that thing you just said." Make it to the point where they want to kick you out that group chat. That's when you know you're doing good. Or make it to the point where they're like, they had that change behavior when they're like, well, I can't say this because this nigga's here listening and watching.
Mm-hmm.
Inevitably, they'll adapt. They'll adapt. They'll see like, yo, this is an undesirable behavior. How often are little boys getting positive reinforcement for stuff that they do?
Mm-hmm.
When they're nice, when they stand up for somebody else,
Yeah.
right? When they do something other than catching a ball, or having some achievement of a conquest, or of another vagina somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
When do they get like a positive reinforcement, like of the things that we want to see in men? And I'm talking to women out there too. These things that you want to see in men, you can't be encouraging the traditional, these like antiquated. I said these traditional roles y'all want to do, but like some of the stuff is antiquated and old. And you telling the little boy he can't cry? He fell and got hurt. You tell him he can't cry? Man up. You even hit him harder until he stops crying?
Mm-hmm.
Like, you beat the softness out of men to where they lose that side completely, and they become DJ freaking academics. I I'll close by saying this. I talked about this book before, The New Masculinity. It's a roadmap for a 21st century definition of manhood. This guide is it helps escape out that man box, escapes the shackles of toxic masculinity, unlearning what it means to be a man, and pushing back against the various ways masculinity teaches people to hurt rather than help, and to harm rather than heal. The author is Alex Manley. In a world in chaos, in a world on fire, um, Mr. Rogers told us look for the helpers. Mr. Rogers is not who you most people would look and say like, oh, there's an example of a man. But fuck it, I think he is.
Mm.
I'm off that soapbox for now, but I will be back. Cause y'all gonna do some dumb junk soon. All you toxic dudes out there. And there needs all these red pill motherfuckers. There's nothing but opportunity for people like me to come in and be the voice in the wilderness. And hopefully somebody hears this kind of call and to get away from all that joint. Get away from that toxic masculinity, get away from that red pill joint, and get away from the manosphere.